Hello and welcome to another day in Artworks by Mirree Studio, and today we're going to be doing the Dreamtime Messages with the Dreamtime cards again this week. So it's going to be the week starting the 13th, Monday the 13th of August and running through to the 20th of August. So we hope you had a good week last week with the emu and lady beetle and were able to bring in more of the energies of those two animals helping you throughout your week. And so if you don't already have your Dreamtime cards, there's still time to grab yours, and so when you receive your Dreamtime cards, you will know that you may or may not, you get it in a little box, and when you open it up, you get your 85-page booklet, and then the cards is underneath that. So when you unwrap your cards, spend some time connecting to your cards, and if you don't have a little space, make a little space in a room somewhere where you can connect to the cards, individually, and put your energy on them. And also what I find is just also having some incense or dried eucalyptus leaves where you can cleanse your deck at the end or at the start of each time you are doing your guidance for yourself. So let's get started straight away. And so what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle the cards, and you're just going to ask what guidance is coming for this week from Mirree's Dreamtime cards, starting the 13th of August and going through to the 20th. So usually there's some cards that pop out, and the first card that came is I am receiving with the Crimson Rosella, and we've had this card so many times. So just the card is saying, when I allow myself to receive the love from another, to reach down within my soul, I honor and value myself. The love for myself and others grows. And this is kind of like a balance card as well, because you may or may not be somebody that always gives out, but we have to remember to also receive in balance. And the energy of the Crimson Rosella also teaches us about lessons of love and the various lessons about love, because sometimes we don't really know what love is until we experience things probably more on a negative sense, and then we can understand what love isn't before we understand what love is. So there may be a key relationship coming into your life, but also understanding that loving yourself is also the foundation to anything that grows into a relationship, a love relationship. So with keeping that in mind, with see the Crimson Rosellas, there's space in the middle, so that means to you that it's coming in, and that you need to be more open to receive it. So we're going to be shuffling again to see what the other card is that's going to pop out for us to give us guidance for the week starting the 13th of August. And the card that popped out is the Ancestral Dragonfly. I am awakening, and the card says, when I allow myself to step outside of my limits, the opportunities for expansion and growth are limitless, and this leads to the awakening of my gifts deep within. So this card is letting us know that you are awakening to your gifts. The dragonfly has existed for more than 320 million years, so it's a very ancient creature and one of the first to arrive on Earth, and so it has a lot to teach us in ways of the water and also growth. And so with the awake, they spend most of their time underwater in nth stage. So once they awaken, they only last for like about a year. But see, we can learn a lot from that, because our gifts, sometimes we are blind to our gifts. We don't really know what they are. And so certain people can help us to awaken these gifts. Or, there may be a pivotal point coming in our life that enables us to see more about this to do with our gifts and this awakening. So these are the two cards that came for you this week, is I am receiving and I am awakening. So if you want the more detailed information to do with these two cards, go inside your page, your guidebook, which can give you a lot more information, action steps, spiritual guidance, and just help you to connect with the energy of these two animals. So yeah, this is a very exciting week actually, because it's leading up to the full moon, which will be the week after this one. So I hope you enjoyed your Dreamtime messages for the week, and you know, stay tuned for next week for our Dreamtime messages leading up to the full moon. And yeah, welcome to pop onto my website at dreamsofcreation.com for your very own card deck, or send me a message on Facebook and ask me any questions there, or just say hi. And thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.